Hey everyone, welcome to the Withering Effect, episode 147. Today's date is June 12th, 2022, and I am Duds of Duds Versus, known to the rest of the interwebs.
I'm Jimbo. You may know me as Jimbo Slice 23. Today we have two special guests with us, DiiKoj and Carl from the Withering Effect. Welcome to the show. Back to the show, I should say.
The Withering Effect? What's that?
Never heard of it.
No.
Where are we?
Well, I'm embarrassed. Thought we were on the Withering Effect.
Kind of.
Well, thank you. Carl, say thank you.
Yeah, Carl.
Thank you, DiiKoj. What have you been up to this week, Duds?
Secret stuff.
Ooh.
Because, you know, that's a great thing to talk about on a podcast to lots of people you're trying to keep secrets from.
Mm-hmm.
No, but there is a secret project in the works. And, working on some admin stuff for that. I don't know if there's going to be a date. It's going to be within the next 2 weeks, that's for sure. Secret stuff's in the planning, and I'm super excited for it. What about you, Carl?
I've been doing secret things as well.
Oh, no!
What?
Nah. I've been playing with 119.
I have not touched 119.
Yeah. After editing the last show, I had a little play, and I was saying to you before that, like, the mangrove wood has, like, given me inspiration to actually start my base on the Withering Effect. The Withering Effect? The Ripple Effect? Jeez.
Yeah, now where are we?
Carl trying to start his own server.
Yeah. Don't, you'll start them off again.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead of living in the Nether Hub, I might actually build my base at some point.
Woo-woo.
Crazy time. And then I had some secret stuff with Spotify that I can't actually talk about.
Mm-hmm. Carl had to sign an NDA.
Yes.
So he really can't talk about it.
Man.
Yeah, I legally can't talk about it. So.
Any more secrets, guys?
DiiKoj, you got any secrets?
Well.
That's a yes.
No, but ask me about my week instead, Carl.
Oh, very formal. DiiKoj, how was your week?
Well, thank you.
Oh, dear.
Well, I have been obsessed with finding the allays.
Oh, yeah.
I released an episode, which is Sunday, and the funny thing is, I had pretty much the whole episode edited and ready, and the only thing left was to update Minecraft and go and find the allays. So I built a house, I updated my sand gathering mechanics with some note blocks and some redstone, very fancy, and even built oasis for my allays. So all I needed to do was to go out and find them. So I thought that would take a day maybe. Oh, well, I visited 2 woodland mansions, or the first one didn't exist. That was my fault because it was an old map. And then, how many was it? 3 or 4 of these pillagers' outposts. And then finally I found 2 allays, which I brought back.
Out of 4 outposts?
Was it?
That's bad odds.
Duds, you just watched the video. Was it 3 or 4?
It was, I can't remember, but it was definitely at least 3.
Yeah. So this is the first time ever I've thought about trimming the chunks, trimming down the world, because now my whole world is explored out, tens of thousands of blocks in every direction.
Yeah, your little map room has the maps climbing the walls now.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I was so happy when I finally found them. So I'm excited to see if people will have the same experience, if they are this hard to find, or if I was extremely unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, that happens like with me and finding diamonds at the beginning of every server I play on. It takes me like 3 weeks before I can find my diamonds.
Oh, yeah, maybe I'm just unlucky.
Well, and we have the LA quote-unquote duplication, because they're not calling it breeding. That's coming, so it'll be a lot easier to create new ones after that.
Yes, and the good thing is, you only need 1.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to breed them. 1 is enough.
Exactly. You just give it an amethyst shard, and there you go. There's another one.
Because just imagine on a multiplayer server, if everyone needed to go out to find their own allays.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, as of right now, there's only what's generated in the world. Did they implement that already, or is that a upcoming? No. It's a
upcoming. Yeah.
It's in Bedrock beta now. It's not even in Java yet.
Oh, okay.
Aubni mentioned in the live chat that it should be made by curing vexes. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I don't know how you would go about it, and even catching vexes is still kind of easy when you make a raid farm. The big ugly raid farm I built, it would catch vexes in boats all the time.
How cool would it be if you could have your allay fight against the vexes, protect you from the vexes, or they themselves are the ones that cure the vexes? That'd be cool. Little allay vex interaction.
I don't think I'd want my allay to try to fight anything. I'd be scared to die.
Yeah. Well, you just have to breed them all now, so.
But the vex only comes after you. The allay's what? I don't know. I think it'd be cool. 2 little flying mobs.
Maybe.
You like fighting stuff, Jimbo.
I guess. I could see like Dragon Ball Z, them teleporting everywhere. I guess they don't teleport, but it's in my head. It's in my head now.
Can't get it out now.
But what have you been up to this week, Jimbo?
My week, Minecraft-wise, was very short. I happened to get on the server to look at everything, check everything out, see where I left off, because it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks, because I started my new job and everything, and I've just been wore out. Too wore out to play Minecraft, and then I had the fire, no electricity. So I got back on shortly after, got my power back on, and I was just, seeing where I left off, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. I have an idea, though, but I haven't recorded anything. But I do have an idea for my upcoming episodes. I guess you could say I have a secret. I mean, everyone else got a secret. I guess I could have a secret, but I'm not going to disclose anything.
Lies.
You already know.
Yes, Jimbo's secret's not a secret to me.
But, yeah, you'll hear about that in the future. Hopefully I can get an episode out soon because I need to record something. It's been a while. After I feel like after a month of taking time off and then recording something, you get rusty.
Yes.
You get when you go back into recording studio, you got to reprogram yourself how you do these things, because when you get in a routine once a week recording a video, it's you can easily get your edits in where you want it, and then you got to reprogram yourself. So need to do that because a new update's out and I want to record some stuff. But yeah, besides that has been my week.
All right, shall we hop into the news then?
Sure.
All right, so as everyone knows, the wild update is out. The wild update, there's the D on the end of that, is here.
The wild update? Caves and Cliffs Part 3?
Yes, Caves and Cliffs Part 3.
Tomato.
I'm only continuing this because Carl called it during Minecon Live.
Early.
He called it Caves and Cliffs Part 3.
Yeah.
And then the meme happened.
Yeah.
I feel responsible for that.
First time I heard it was out of Carl's mouth.
But I'm actually going to be nice about the update today.
Okay.
Yeah, we ragged on it a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get your thoughts on it.
I think that it's actually quite good.
Yeah, I don't think anyone actually is complaining about the update itself, just more or less the communication with Mojang.
Yeah, I think if what we, putting aside all the stuff that we didn't get and just forgetting about that for a second, what they have added is very cool. Like I said, I haven't actually played with any of the pre-releases or the snapshots or anything. So my first experience of the update was 2-3 days ago. And I went round in Spectator just to try and find some deep darks and stuff. And the actual deep dark biomes with the ancient cities and stuff are very, very cool. I was saying before, playing mini games down there, and we were saying, can we get rid of the shriekers to stop the warden spawning and just play mini games down there? That would be really, really cool. I'm not sure if you can get rid of them.
You can.
So they just break like any other block.
I think even if they can't be, you could surround it in wool.
Yeah, that's true.
And then deactivates it.
Yeah, that's very true. And then all the mangrove stuff, like I was saying, it's actually inspired me to actually start designing my base, which is not, instead of designing concrete and brick in the Nether Hub. Yeah, the mangrove stuff is really cool. Mixing that with some spruce and things and different woods to make a nice sort of ski resort style base.
Mm.
So I was playing with that a little bit and got some good ideas going. So yeah, the update itself is really good. I just think, like you said, communication-wise, it wasn't the best.
And I'll put out there too, I'm hearing a lot of Bedrock players complaining about bugs. They generally have to deal with a lot of bugs as it is anyways.
Yeah.
So that's nothing new. But they're getting a lot of random mobs spawning in ancient cities, which is summoning the warden out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a big flaw, big bug. So that's something to look at. DiiKoj, I noticed in your video, and I don't know if it's because you don't have Optifine or Sodium or anything going, but whenever you updated to 119, everything seemed to lag a bit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like when you were playing, was it laggy?
When I explore new chunks, that has been the same for... I noticed it in 1.15 for real.
Mm-hmm.
First time when I went out to get the bees. But it's good. Could be just my computer.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I didn't realize. Because like, if you're playing with Optifine all the time, and obviously during the update you don't have it, or even Sodium, that might have been it. But there was a lot of people complaining about lag issues and bugs and stuff. So I don't know if... Because the only time I've gone on there is to do what Carl said. Basically went on Spectator and flew around looking for some ancient cities and deep darks just to see how they're spawning in.
And the mangrove swamps are really cool to look at as you like fly over them as well with all the roots and stuff. Really cool.
See, and I didn't find one of those. I'm really hoping like I just kind of randomly come across one, like in a boat or something.
Oh, I just did locate bio.
Okay.
It's like, I got commands for this.
See, mangrove swamps are the thing I'm like the most interested in, so I want to save it for natural.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But speaking of Optifine, as of 6/12, it was 50% done.
Nice.
I'm sure it's further down the line by the time you guys hear this. I know a lot of people are using it, especially Java.
Yeah.
Of course, there are a good bit of people who have moved to Sodium. This Sodium's crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
And Carl, you have some Apple news.
Yeah, I guess if we're staying on 119, it's more sort of processor news. It's related to Apple, but not exclusively. So the big thing for me in this update was them supporting ARM CPUs, supporting Apple's M1 chips, and obviously Windows for ARM and Linux for ARM as well, which means instead of it running through a x86 emulator, it's actually running natively on the chip now, which is so good because even though I don't have Optifine and I don't have anything like that, performance in the little test that I did is like 20% better than it was with Optifine on 118 running through Rosetta. So I wasn't expecting them to support ARM this quickly, because I know some people have done it already where they've like recompiled Minecraft to run on ARM chip in the community, but I wasn't expecting Mojang to support it this quickly. Bravo to Mojang, really good that they've done that, and that's probably my favorite feature of 119 right now, is just having it run natively on the chip. So like I say, it says ARM 64-bit /M1, but like it Windows for ARM as well, Linux for ARM.
That's why you like 119. Okay.
Well, he did just say that's his favorite thing of 119.
Yeah. At Microsoft's recent Build conference, they released their own like developer transition kit for Windows for ARM. So the industry is definitely moving in that direction off a x86 chip. It is going to be the future, and Apple is sort of pushing the industry in that direction, at least on the consumer level. We're all going to be on ARM chips in probably 5 or 10 years' time, so Minecraft supporting it is really, really welcome, and it runs so smoothly. It's beautiful. I love it.
I'm going to get a leg chip.
I was just sitting there thinking, doing these ARM chips, but multi-thread? AMD? Of course, AMD's already came out and said they're going to make ARM chips too, so...
Yeah, both Intel and AMD are going to make ARM chips. Currently, it's mainly Qualcomm and Texas Instruments who make them. But yeah, the big boys will be making them.
Probably. They just haven't released many to the public.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to mention before we get to the last thing is there's quite a bit of developers leaving Mojang.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I noticed like 4 or 5 leaving, and
Yeah, I saw a bit of that on Twitter, actually. Yeah.
I mean, it just may be that they're good to go. They've worked on the game as much as they want to work on the game. Or is this Mojang going in a new direction, and what those guys people specialize in is not really a thing?
I guess sort of like once an update has just been released, I guess that's kind of a good time to leave because you're not sort
Exactly.
of mid-development on something.
Mm-hmm.
It could just be a coincidence with the update coming out rather than anything more.
Oh, no, I 100% think it's timed with the update. It's just a lot of those developers that are leaving were really good developers, so GG to them. Hopefully they find something else they love to do.
Mm-hmm. It could have been their idea
Exactly.
in the first place to leave. They might have ideas for a new game or a new kind of development. They'd like to do their own thing. That's always an option.
They can go to Hightail to try to finish that darn thing up.
Yeah, please.
One day.
One day.
But yeah, speaking of new directions, Minecraft is making new things.
New Directions, Minecraft, the game we've been playing for 10 years.
That started off as such a great segue.
I thought I nailed it.
Yeah, Minecraft Legends. Sorry, my dog is freaking out.
Because that segue. She's like, whoa, what a segue.
Probably. But yeah, Minecraft Legends, it's not the same people who made Dungeons, but you can definitely see there's some crossover.
Yeah.
There were definitely developers from Mojang and everyone working on it. It's got a very different art style, like it's cell shaded, which you see a lot in the Legend of Zelda series, which is definitely different for Minecraft.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
But they're listing it as a strategy game.
Hmm.
So like piglins are invading the overworld, and it's your job to, what is it? Unite.
Stop them?
Well, yeah, unite the overworld. So it's like you can kind of take control of zombies, it looks like.
Ooh.
And attack the piglins that are coming through the portals. I need to see more because I don't think the trailer did a really great job of explaining the game. And obviously, it's the first trailer.
Yeah.
We don't see many first trailers go in depth.
It's more animation
Exactly.
than gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Very little gameplay. It's like 3 cutscenes of gameplay towards the end of the trailer. That's all you get. It looks great.
Yeah.
It does remind me of Dungeons.
It does.
More than regular Minecraft, but it seems like there is an instance of building, if I'm not mistaken. It looked like they were building something on one point of the gameplay.
I don't know. I didn't see any, but I could be wrong.
It looked like a wall was being built. I could be wrong also.
Oh, yeah. No, I remember what you're seeing now.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're not too sure how you play it, what the strategy is, but it seems like there's a cool storyline.
Yeah, if it's anything like Dungeons, though, it's going to be good. Dungeons is such a good game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a next year release, isn't it? 2023, so...
Oh, okay.
Got a lot of time to, like, find out
Yeah.
more. This is sort of, like, just an overview at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But it does look really cool, though.
Probably got to get the fans' reaction, see what people think of it.
Yeah.
Did you recognize the narrator's voice?
It sounded familiar, but I did not.
Didn't it sound exactly like our friend paragraph 8?
Has he got a secret too?
I don't know. I haven't really listened.
Now that you say that, I want to go back and listen again.
No, it wasn't exactly, but yeah, do that. I thought it was funny. Hey, it's Para! I also kind of got the Avengers Endgame feeling, when the big threats, all the mobs came out of that
Yeah.
dark portal, and then you have to collect everyone to fight them. Pretty cool.
It is similar.
I will probably never play it, though.
Yeah, I got to see some more gameplay before I commit to buying something like that. Like, I like my open sandbox Minecraft survival type of games. This is a strategy game. I do enjoy strategy games, but Yeah, I have to see more from it.
Yeah.
I need to get a Switch.
Switch is so much fun.
Wanna play Dungeons?
If you pick up Dungeons, I will hook my Switch up to the computer so I can do some live stream with, and we'll live stream some Dungeons gameplay.
Ooh, that sounds like a plan.
Dungeons is really good, and I haven't played it enough lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played it on the PC. I don't feel like I enjoyed it so much on the PC, but I think a Switch or an Xbox, some kind of console, might be more fun.
Playing it on the Switch is so fun.
Yeah, it seems like it.
But is that it for our news?
I don't think there was much, was there, this week?
There was not.
Here's 119. Go play.
Yeah.
Go play.
And then everyone in Ripple's like, but updates.
Yeah, we've got to wait for so many mods and things.
Yeah. I think a lot of creator SMPs they're just waiting for everything to get updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen much 119 gameplay yet.
Have the Hermits updated?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
They're probably waiting for stuff as well.
Yeah, from what I heard, they're not in any rush to. Mainly because gotta wait on mods and stuff. Almost every single one of them uses replay mod now, so.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to wait for Optifine, Optifabric, replay mod.
Aubni says Daybound launched for all the mods and stuff. So that would be someone to go look at.
Yeah, interesting.
Didn't know that.
That's the other thing. So like YouTube is not giving me mini Minecraft videos to watch anymore. Like I'll know people are putting videos out and I'll go looking for it and it's not in my recommended page, it's not in my subscriber page, and then I have to physically search for it before I find it.
That's weird.
I had that issue with your last video.
Yet no one watched my last video.
The only reason I knew it was out is because of the notification in the Discord.
Yes.
YouTube, it was nowhere in any of my screens.
Wow.
That's strange.
It's really, so like I've been fighting creative issues, and so on top of that, putting a video out that doesn't get, like I'm getting less than a third of my normal views. So it's like, yeah, way to go YouTube. Slow clap.
Yeah.
Way to take the fun out of my hobby. Yeah, YouTube's really rough lately.
Been playing with that algorithm.
Oh yeah,
They want you to make more shorts.
that's true.
That's what it's all about.
It's all about the shorts.
Although you can understand why they want to make short. They want you to make short.
No.
Well, from a business point of view, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, they want to go up against TikTok, which I don't understand.
Q2 2021, 63% of YouTube views were on mobile. And as of August 2021, 167,000 minutes were watched on TikTok and only 694,000 minutes viewed on YouTube. Carl in editing here. That makes no sense what I just said. What I meant to say was media usage per minute in August 2021 for TikTok was 167 million videos watched and 694,000 hours streamed by YouTube users. So YouTube really wants a bit of that TikTok engagement. I'll link the data in the show notes so you guys can take a look at it. Back to the episode.
Yeah, at the same point, it's like I've stopped watching creators whose videos are getting shorter and shorter. Like, if your videos are now averaging less than 10 minutes, I really don't watch you anymore. Whereas some of my favorite creators are now getting up into the 40-minute mark.
Yeah, there's a sweet spot, definitely. Around probably like 30 minutes or something. But like, yeah, 10 minutes I don't really class as an episode.
No.
Personally. Someone who's going to go back and find a 10-minute episode from me from some season. You tell lies.
Well, I think my next one might be in under 10 minutes, but it's because it's a teaser for my secret project.
Ooh.
Nice.
Teasers, secrets and teasers everywhere.
Exactly.
I remember I put up an episode all the way back from the Comicraft era. And I was feeling a bit under the weather and didn't have much inspiration, so I think I decorated my bedroom in that birch base, if you remember.
Yep.
And that was around 10 minutes, much shorter than usual. And that was so well received all of a sudden it was like, oh, finally, a shorter video. Let's, and more comments and more views. That was strange. And I thought, let's just get this out and move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't know.
I think that's the beauty of smaller videos because people have time to watch them.
Yeah.
More time to watch those than the longer ones.
It is true. I do make, when it's like YouTube watching time, I do make it a point where I sit down and watch the video. I'm not watching anything I'm interested in. I'm not watching on the go where I can be distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if I'm trying to give someone support, I'm not going to half listen to the episode and not watch it or stuff like that. It's like, I'm going to give you my full attention.
Yeah, most of what I watch is on YouTube anyway.
Same. That being said, I did just tweet out a thing. So I went back and I watched The Glades. It's cop procedural drama or whatever. And it ends on a cliffhanger, like a straight up cliffhanger series over. I was just like, what the hell?
Aubni's like, can't watch a movie, so I'll watch 3-hour long episodes of a series. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like with YouTube, like if I see an episode or a video that's like over 20 minutes, it usually goes on my watch later feed. I'm like, I don't have time for this. So maybe there's something to be said for shorter videos.
And I do want to make a couple shorts. Like the intros for my last 2 episodes, I think would make great shorts.
Just getting that aspect ratio is just annoying.
God, I don't want to.
I loved like me and you, like when we did that one in the Withering Effect studio, and I had my screen share up in Discord, and we were trying to like re-edit it to make it fit the aspect ratio and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can steal someone's settings and just transfer it over to mine.
You could actually instead make a compilation of all the intros or all the skits or whatever in that style.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they won't get picked up in the shorts algorithm.
No, you release it as a normal video. I think that could work.
Annoying the YouTube gods there, DiiKoj. No, we want shorts. We want to be TikTok.
I think shorts will be their own thing eventually, totally separated from the rest of YouTube.
It should.
So like its own app.
I find myself watching a good bit of shorts sometimes. Like I told myself a long time ago, I'm not going to download TikTok. I don't want TikTok. Shorts are the only way I can get those, those small videos. And yeah, it's pretty much the only reason. Like there's some funny stuff on TikTok. I'll come across a lot of shorts are from TikTok. You'll see TikTok logo at the bottom of it. So yeah, they convert to the shorts most of the time. If you upload on TikTok, why not upload your short on YouTube? I'm sure most do.
Yeah, definitely. That being said, we've jumped down a rabbit hole.
I mean, that was bound to happen.
Yeah. With 4 of us, it's like quadruple bound to happen.
Speaking of rabbits, we have no, that's a bad segue. Okay.
That's a bad segue. Let's do our Spotify poll first. Carl threw this up there. What do you think Minecraft 120 will be? 47 of you guys want end updates.
Which you didn't even discuss on the episode. I just put that in there. I was like, because that's my.
Well, everyone wants an end update. The end update is like the cave update. People are just going to be like, we need an end update until it comes.
That was talked about before Caves and Cliffs Part 1.
Yeah.
Might as well bring it up again.
Yeah.
I have a theory, though, because I think Mojang will want to distract us from everything that happened with 119 and everything that's happened since 117 and just go somewhere else. Forget the overworld for an update. We've been there for ages now. And just go and do something big, like they did with the Nether update. Something to bring us all back on side. And an end update would be that. Because, like they've said, they're not going to do a new dimension until they're happy with the other one. So to do your Ancient City portal dimension thing, they're going to have to do an end update before they do this new dimension. So why not do it now as 120? Nice, 120, nice number. end update.
Mm-hmm.
121, do some more biome. 122, do this new dimension. That's my prediction.
I feel called out right now.
That's a personal attack, Jimbo.
Yeah, I feel harassed. I gotta talk to Carl about this. Yeah, I feel like they gave us the ancient cities. They have, you can't give us this new portal without like the ancient city.
But it's not a portal.
It is a portal.
That's the thing.
Well, right now it's not.
They keep saying it's not a portal, so I have to take them with their word that it is not a portal. We all know it is a portal.
Mojang say a lot of things.
Yeah. We're getting fireflies.
Even in the code, small portal is in there, so I can't think otherwise that it's not a portal.
Aubni says it's not a portal, it's a TV, and I love that way more.
I'd be okay if it's a TV,
Heck yeah.
but as of right now,
Where we get to watch YouTube shorts.
yeah, it's all shorts. Mojang's jumping in on it. We're doing shorts now. We're doing TikTok at the ancient cities.
I mean, to a degree, Jimbo, we agree
Mm-hmm.
that there will be a new dimension. We just disagree on when it will happen, I think.
Right. Yeah.
And when it comes to like what needs to happen, an inventory update has to come before that. It has to.
But that will be a small thing because marketing won't want it as the main thing because it's hard to sell it based on that.
Exactly. And that's the disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
It can be a quick fix
right.
if they really look at it.
It'll be an add-on to a different update,
Right.
but it won't be the main focus.
Whenever you see a more explorers type update, that's when I think you're going to see an inventory update, because I think we are going to get things like backpacks and stuff like that as a way to fix inventory. It just makes too much sense not to do it. I think Mojang wants to get creative with inventory, but it's like, hey, let's just not overthink this.
Can't get more creative than a brand new world, brand new biome dimension.
A brand new void frog in the end.
Well, I watched Grian's episode that was like things I would change in Minecraft. For the most part, there was a lot of things I agreed with. Some things I was like, no, not really. I don't see that's too much. But one of the things was when it came to inventory, his fix, a lot of people just say, well, just make the inventory bigger and we're done here. And his thought was, yes, we're going to make it bigger, but not by many slots. So it was like one horizontal row and 2 vertical rows. And that alone is a huge update for what we're compared to. But when you look at, we've had these same amount of slots since the game started.
Yeah.
Ratio wise, it makes sense to do that much. And then you throw in something like a backpack.
Yeah.
I think just like being able to pick things out of shulker boxes in your inventory without putting them down would be a massive thing.
Yeah, and like,
Mm-hmm.
I could see a backpack if you don't want to do a shulker box kind of thing. A backpack having less than 9 slots could work.
Mm-hmm.
I always really liked Cub fans' fix for inventory. I don't know if it's a big fix, but giving the pants or leggings a pocket enchantment to give you more slots because it's leggings. Leggings don't have, besides the Swift Sneak, which they gave that to the leggings.
Did they keep that on the leggings?
Yes, it did.
I think so. Yeah.
When they talk about moving it to boots?
No, they moved it off of boots.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
It
Okay.
used to be boots and they moved it to leggings.
Fair.
But yeah.
Every time I hear Swift Sneak on leggings, I think about those windbreaker pants. When you walk, they go.
That'd be funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does make more sense to have it on the leggings than the boots
it does.
because you're crouching,
Yeah.
kneeling. But yeah, the pocket mod, as I was saying, would give you more inventory slots. Pocket mod or pocket enchantment 1, 2, and 3 would give you more and more slots. I'm not too sure how he mentioned the slots, how it would go, if it was vertical or horizontal, or if it was 3 per 1.
I think that makes sense because
Yeah, I like that idea.
your inventory can grow with you as a player. So at the start,
Right.
when you're just, doing your little dirt huts or your oak buildings with some glass blocks, you've got enough inventory space. And then when you start dealing with trapdoors and buttons and all the foliage and things like that, you can put those enchantments on. And then you've got more, your inventory kind of grows with your player growing as, a more sort of technical, for want of a better word, Minecraft player. So it can grow with you. I think that's a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, what are we on again? And then we're still on the 120, what would it be, update.
Oh, the poll.
Yeah. A timeline. We need to go ahead and hop into our listener comments. We got 2 relatively close to the same comments from Diveclops and Kitson. And they're asking about adding different biomes to the Nether. Like, would Mojang add more biomes? And what would the biomes be? I don't know what they would be, but if Mojang has an idea for a biome, I could see them adding a biome. As of right now, I don't see them working on the Nether anytime soon.
I think what they did with the Nether update was really cool, and I think it's pretty much perfect in terms of what they did with it. So maybe in 5-6 updates, maybe longer, but I don't see them even having concept for it right now.
No.
I'm sure there's things that didn't make the cut for the Nether update that they're keeping on the back burner. But yeah, I don't think there's developers working on that. I think they got bigger plans, but I wouldn't mind seeing more to the Nether. It was pretty barren before the new update, so I'm happy with the new update. I'm sure, 3-4 years from now it'll get old, just like everything else, once you played it so many times. So I'm sure they'll look at it in the future, but yeah, as of right now, I don't see anything developing.
What are you about, DiiKoj?
Are we talking about the Nether?
Yeah, do you see any biomes? Is there a biome you'd like to see in the Nether?
I don't think so. It felt so... It was almost overwhelming with all the new biomes and sounds and particles and atmosphere and music as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But maybe some sort of new mob, maybe?
Yeah.
Speaking of things that didn't make the cut, maybe that was earlier, but you had that Blaze, the Blaze boss. That could be cool.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Blaze King, I think.
Well, and we're seeing it in Minecraft Dungeons now, too, so...
Oh.
Right. Looked like there was a Piglin King, or in the Minecraft Legends preview. Yeah, a lot of pigs in the Nether. It's like a pig thing.
Yeah.
Hoglins, piglins. We switch up the mobs a little bit.
Yeah, aubni is suggesting that, or not suggesting, but saying that they kind of link each biome to a mob. So a blaze style biome would be cool. Yeah, just imagine everything on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, if they did that, they have to take the sight away from the blaze. Like, they can see you from, I swear, 60 blocks away. It's crazy.
It's madness.
Their line of sight. You're like, I didn't even know they were there, and you're just getting hit out of nowhere by fire.
Do you mind? I'm trying to build an announcement system. Can you stop firing at from all the way across the Nether hub?
Gets bad sometimes.
Pretty sure they could see you from the overworld.
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I think our final thoughts are the update, or any kind of updating of the Nether, not anytime soon.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for those questions. Those comments were from our Discord, and it's the only place where you could talk to everyone who works on the show easily. Just take BrownieBits' word for it.
Hello, everyone! Your favorite sweet treat, BrownieBits here, and I am a member of the Withering Effect Discord. It's a great place to get to know the people from the show and share cookies with your favorite like-minded Minecrafters. It's the only place to throw cakes at... I mean, submit your questions for upcoming guests and share your opinions about the game. Add brownies! Excuse me. Sugar Rush the Discord today using the link in the show notes, and I will see you there.
Thank you for the Discord ad, BrownieBits. Speaking of the Discord, it's the only place you can get involved in our Mending Minecraft vote. This week we asked you to choose between one of 3 biomes for us to discuss and improve. Your choices were Soul Sand Valley, Lush Caves, or Snowy Beach.
And the winner of Mending Minecraft this week is... Snowy Beach. Congratulations, Snowy Beach. You can see how excited I am. Snowy Beach.
Everyone sounds really infused.
So Snowy Beach had 31 votes, Lush Caves with 6, and Soul Sand Valley with 14. Now, I think Snowy Beach has been here longer than the other two biomes, if I'm not mistaken. But notes on the Snowy Beach are very limited.
It's a beach with snow.
Pretty much. The Snowy Beach is a sandy area along a body of water, such as ocean or river, but the sand is covered in a layer of snow. Besides sand, you can also find clay, gravel, and sandstone in this biome. Pretty much any regular old beach with snow on it, like you said. The only vegetation found at the Snowy Beach biome consists of seagrass in the water and sugarcane along the shore. Turtles cannot spawn here, but rabbits can in bedrock only. Which I thought that was weird. You'd think that'd be a Java thing too. But you will still find the usual overworld mobs that spawn at night in the Snowy Beach biome, such as creepers, endermen, skeletons, spiders, witches, and zombies. But yeah, that's it. Nothing special. Just snow on a beach.
Which is why it needs mending.
Yes, it could use some mend.
I was actually excited to do some mending for the Snowy Beach. I had a couple cool ideas. One is frozen waves. So like imagine these big ice waves that would show up near shore. We already have ice that, I don't want to say spawn, but creates itself along beach lines in the frozen area. So what if we could have frozen waves? Like that's a real thing. Waves do freeze mid-curl.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's a really cool idea. For structures, I thought it would be a cool spot to add a lighthouse. And it doesn't need to be a full-on redstone lighthouse. It could just be kind of a tower-looking structure. But you could technically do a redstone lighthouse as a redstone tutorial still.
And you could have a lighthouse keeper.
Could have a lighthouse keeper.
That could trade you things.
Yeah. And finally, when you're adding a mob to frozen beaches, it's pretty obvious what you have to add. Seals.
Yeah.
They are adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I threw that in the word just to mess with Omni, because Omni's all about walruses, and walruses would make sense in the frozen beach. But seals or walruses, either one. Walruses will give you tusks, as could be a cool drop, but seals are adorable.
He says he hates you. Can we get a moderator?
That's the best part. He's in chat right now when you're doing it.
Yeah, he's listening live.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have polar bears on the snowy beaches.
Well, because they're probably spawning in the biome next to the snowy beach.
That's true.
I like the frozen waves thing. I think maybe I know we have snow, but we don't really have snowstorms in Minecraft. But kind of along with the waves kind of thing is it's just kind of like a big, frozen waves, and then the snowstorm coming in on the beach as well. Ties in with the lighthouse really well.
Yeah.
I think all that kind of comes together. I would like to see more things like that in Minecraft. The weather is sort of a bit meh.
Yeah.
Having sort of more, I know it's going to take performance and stuff like that, and lag and stuff, but seeing more weird weathers.
You say the weather's meh. The weather is so meh on Ripple Effect, we've just turned it off.
Yeah. We're just I'm dealing with that.
I'd like to see more ice on frozen beaches.
Yeah, that's because you're just going to come and take it all.
Nuh-uh.
It's I'm near your base. I'm having all this ice. I'm okay.
That was snow.
Oh, snow.
I took snow.
Do apologize.
Get it right, Carl.
Get it right.
You're stealing something different. I do apologize.
Remember in my single player world, the first 1 or 2 years, I kept a book where I wrote down things I learned along the way. And in the beginning, it was many things. And one thing was this biome. And I remember it was called Cold Beach. So in 1.13, I think, I wrote it down. So somewhere along the way, they changed it to Snowy Beach.
Yeah, I bet it's the same.
It was Caves and Cliffs, I think.
Okay.
What was it?
Yeah, Caves and Cliffs renamed a lot of biomes.
Yeah, this whole renaming thing is really messing with my mending Minecraft spreadsheet.
Yeah, I think that's where stony beaches came in as a biome.
I'm like here searching for stuff and I'm like, does it exist? Like, what is happening?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of these mending Minecraft things I got to research, like to get my note down.
Note.
People know I take more than one note. Oh no. But yeah, like Snowy Beach, I was like, man, you have to look under certain things to find what's in the Snowy Beach and stuff, to get it out there. But yeah, the biomes are kind of difficult to just read up on and get the gist of everything, get all the notes for.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think it could be cool with some sort of unique plant, like maybe like a dead bush, which you find in the desert, but a bit more lush maybe, somewhere between grass and a dead bush, and you can only find it in the Snowy Beach.
Yeah.
Then you have a reason to like that biome a bit more.
Mm-hmm. What about like a frozen coral?
I don't think you'd have coral in the frozen biomes.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. I'm just thinking of other ocean stuff that could be frozen.
I like DiiKoj's idea. Like if you mix a fern and a dead bush, give it the shape of the azalea leaf thingy, that could be cool.
Definitely.
FragileRock saying it was actually way back when in 1.13 pre-5.
Oh.
Wow.
So they did a few then as well. I suppose, yeah, if they were doing the ocean biomes at that point, weren't they? So that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's 4 of us here, and we had a listener look that up.
Well, we can't exactly just stop what we're doing and go look that up.
Thanks, FragileRock.
Start Googling Minecraft.
Well, I mean, we are on computers, but...
You know how mad Carl would be having to edit out all the clicking sounds from keyboards?
FragileRock, you're a designated researcher.
You're a Googler.
You're a Googler.
Can you Google this for me? Thanks.
But that's kind of all I have for mending Minecraft. Frozen waves, seals or walruses, and maybe a lighthouse. I think that would really open that area up into a cool spot to visit.
Yeah, it doesn't need too much, does it? It's only going to be a small biome anyway, so you don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a really large biome.
It's like a variation of a small biome. Like beaches aren't all that big to begin with.
Main topic, we were going to talk about 119 some more, mainly getting Carl and DiiKoj's thoughts on it. We talked a little bit about it up in the news. Is there anything else you guys want to bring up about 119?
What's your favorite part?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part besides the arm chip?
Let's start with DiiKoj.
No, we start with Carl. Literally just mangrove wood. That's it. I'm done. DiiKoj?
I don't know. I felt very excited actually when I had updated, because I was on this exploring expedition and you didn't know what you would see around the next corner. I don't know. I haven't been that excited in a long time actually.
Yeah.
But I've only seen... I haven't touched the Deep Dark at all, or the Warden. And with that, all the Chucker? What are they called? The redstone stuff. Sounds like Chulker.
Shulker. Or no,
Or Skulker.
Skulker. Skulk.
Skulk sensors.
The Skulk, yeah.
Man.
But I've seen the new swamps, the mangrove swamps.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. It was so dense and different somehow.
You see the frogs?
The frogs, yeah, so cute. And their mechanics is a bit different with the frog spawns and how they hatch into the small things. Tadpoles. Then that was really cool. But yeah, it's just a couple of days so far. But I like it. I really like it.
I haven't heard too much about performance issues, which is good. Because, we could have Tadpole Gate, like we had Cod Gate in 113. Who said that? Someone said that, and I can't remember who it was now.
I can't remember either. I remember it being talked about on the show, though.
I think someone said it in the Ripple Effect Discord, but I could be wrong.
I mean, I was worried about the original Deep Dark when they expanded the world up and down for performance. I think once they kind of leveled that out, which I think it did really well. Like, I don't see too much performance issue from before.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I was worried about. Now they can add little things, but I mean, to call Deep Dark a little thing isn't very little. New wood and mangrove biome and skulk sensors. That's a new redstone mechanic, so of course you're going to have a little bit of lag there, I imagine.
It was Winter who said it, by the way.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, like, there's a lot that they've added, and I just think everyone has sort of got held up on what they haven't added, and it's kind of ignored what they have.
Yeah.
That's why we need to be like, this is good stuff, let's concentrate on what they have done.
And I am definitely guilty of focusing on what they haven't added. And I think it got mentioned earlier because, like, yeah, the stuff that's not being added aren't huge things, but this is like the third update in a row. Things haven't been added. And we've gotten so used to that not being a thing. Whatever we've been shown, we usually get. So a lot of times we usually get stuff that we hadn't been shown during live. Like, I remember waiting for the Nether update going, well, they usually wait till like the last 2 or 3 snapshots, and they put this big thing in there that they weren't sure if it was going to make it. So you always kind of got a last minute surprise. And now the last minute surprise is you ain't getting this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to be more cautious about what they show now.
Oh yeah.
And we haven't even had an announcement about Minecraft Live this year yet.
I know it.
So we don't even know what's happening.
That's usually like 2 months from now.
Yeah, keep an eye on that. It'll probably be a virtual event again. I think they've already said they're not going to do an in-person one this year.
Yeah.
I wasn't too disappointed in like what we were getting or what we didn't get. What I was disappointed about is we already knew about the Warden in the Deep Dark. Like, he showed us this a long time ago. Now we're getting it so late, and that took a big part of this update. We did get the mangrove wood and the mud. The mud's really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
There are some cool things besides the Deep Dark and the Warden, but we already knew about the Warden and the Deep Dark, and that was half the update. And it wasn't, that big of a surprise. They did add some cool new things to the ancient city, but that's what I found more disappointing. But besides that, there's a lot of cool things involved.
Definitely.
We're kind of over time, so does anyone have any last comments they want to throw out there?
What about 1.20 predictions? You have any ideas what 1.20 is going to be?
We talked about this for like 15 minutes earlier in the show.
Did we?
Yeah.
But DiiKoj didn't.
Okay, yeah, I guess DiiKoj didn't put his 120.
Yeah.
I think we were supposed to talk about this late. Carl couldn't wait. He wanted to share his 120.
Tell us how we were wrong.
Yeah, that was it.
I just couldn't help myself.
I'll just say combat update.
Oh, we
because
need that.
It has been
okay.
Since I am quiet for so long, like they are, so we should have forgotten about it, and then surprise.
I would love, like, if you're gonna do a combat update, that would be the time to do the inventory update too, because those are two kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
It goes with like new weapons and new armor.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get new weapons and armor. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, I'd love that.
It's a whole new overhaul.
I do too.
Even like we mentioned before, like make the swords look different. Why do they all look the same? The tools, they all look the same.
Yeah. I get texture packs, but why you gotta make me do everything, Mojang?
I guess we should tell people why me and DiiKoj are actually here.
Oh yeah. That's a good point. Why is this a special episode?
Because on the 19th, it's our 3rd birthday. Woohoo! And how old's Jimbo? 36?
36.
36.
Wait. The Withering Effect and Jimbo share a birthday?
Well, I don't think it's the same day, but it's the same month anyway.
Pretty close. On the 23rd.
I was going to have to say, we got to stop the show.
I'm going to keep this quick, but we just crossed 225,000 listens.
Nice. Ooh.
Which is cool.
250,000?
225,000.
225. Okay. That's still a lot.
It's a lot. And we're going to be making some updates to graphics and Discord and stuff, so look out for more of that on social media and in the Discord very, very shortly. I'm not going to go into detail right now because we're really late on the show anyway. And but we're going to be doing a little Q&A thing soon as well. So make sure you're part of the Discord if you're not. Yeah, the graphics look really good, so I'm really happy with the direction we're going in.
I was going to say, the graphics, I think I made you a couple of Minomator things, and that was back in March.
Oh, yeah.
We were like, okay, yeah, we'll wait till the anniversary. It's like, I can't wait.
This has been a process.
Yeah.
I've had Link make stuff for us as well, so thank you, Link. Yeah, I've been doing little bits on it over the past few months when I've had time, so.
Nice.
It's all coming together nicely. Happy birthday.
Well, I think that's going to do it for today's show. Before I have Jimbo read us out, I want to say a huge thank you to all of our patrons who are supporting the show. Our milk level patrons are Aerington, Aubni, Crock, FragileRock, KC Plays Games, and viperoustuna. If you too would like to get access to exclusive benefits and hours of extra content each month, please consider joining at patreon.com/The Withering Effect.
And if you like the show, you can share with all of your friends and on social media. If you listen on Spotify, rate and follow us so you never miss a future episode. Or if you listen on Apple Podcasts, leave us a nice review. Doing any of these really helps the show reach more listeners. If you'd like to get in contact with us, send an email to podcast@thewitheringeffect.com. Tweet us, leave a voice message, or join our Discord where you can have a chat with everyone who works on the show and fellow listeners. All the links will be in the show notes.
This show has been brought to you by Jimbo and myself, but also our digital producer, Carl, who makes sure the show ends up where it should be, and the amazing music you hear in the intro and outro is created by the one and only DiiKoj, who are both in studio right now.
Studio.
Shut up, Carl. Digital studios. Anyway, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for getting withered with us. You should probably go drink your milk now. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Jimbo, what are we, 3 years old come June?
I'm 35. I'll be 36 in June.
Come on, man. Don't make me use the bleep button on you again.
Yeah, I think 3.